All right, welcome in everyone to A Programmer Plays Blaster Master Zero. In our previous session, we managed to get through Area 3, and now we're in Area 4, I think. I'll be honest, I've lost track a little bit about what number we're on. But progress is being made. We're heading down, we're in Area 4. Ooh. We're heading down towards these sections, and I also do want to come up and see if I can't connect that bit up there. Okay, atrocious start. Getting stun locked here by... Trying not to do that. Okay. We might die here in the very beginning of this episode. Down to 1 health. Goodness gracious. Alright, this was a waste. I'd forgotten that that was like that. Yeah, okay. A death. Let's do this without getting ourselves into a nasty pickle. More water. It was a little bit tricky to, like, guess where... There we go. We're in! It is dark, so... Alright, so I'm curious about something. So we're currently at 4 out of 5 on that flash. If I step over that, 5 out of 5. Alright, so that does confirm that not only is that definitely the secondary ammo, but you don't even have to be on the secondary ammo for it to be refilled, which is great. Love that. Nice user-friendly bit of design. Ooh, okay. Bomb. Bomb. Ah, nice. That's actually great. One more piece of life. It's interesting that they start you out with a full life bar, and then you, like, effectively double it up as you play. It's not. I'm not against it as a choice. It actually makes a lot of sense because it solves several problems fairly elegantly to do it that way. The primary problem that it solves being the the issue of layout being not something you want to change even over the course of many hours. You generally want to take a pretty soft glove to the hood getting modified on the player, so. Alright, so with that done. Wasn't there. Okay, so it's up and to the right. So we can, I mean, that's a on foot boss. So we can assume that that's just going to be bonus. We got a huge mutant here. Maybe it's my imagination, but I can't help but think that it kind of looks like Fred. Ew, this thing is nasty. It's so slimy. Eve, I totally get what you're saying, but let's focus here. Right, here we go. Classic anime. Earth-shattering tyrant. BB roll. Or, I'm sorry, Rebi roll. Alright, well that was shockingly easy. I don't really believe in, like, overcoming challenge makes you... Hey, okay, cool. So that'll open the door that we were looking at earlier. I don't really believe in, like, overcoming a really hard challenge gives you the sense of satisfaction. I get satisfied just by exploring things and being thorough, so... But there is a point at which you're just like, okay, that boss was too easy. We didn't learn its moves at all. We just sat there and shot it. It looks like this is the security program that opens the shutters in the waterworks area. Right on. Looks like we'll be able to remove security and probably open some more shutters open. I'll install the security program into your blaster rifle. You don't even have to exit Sophia. Just get close to those shutters and you'll be able to crack security. However, if Sophia can't get close to a lock, you'll have to access them on foot to get them open. Got it. Thank you. After all this, how are things going over in the glacier area? Hang on just a second. Looks like there's been even more of them now than there was before. Besides, Fred's signal still hasn't moved. Those mutants gathering. There's a chance they might be after something. Let's get over there as quick as we can. I'm feeling tongue-tied doing this. Alright, hold on. Let's talk real quick about a thing that they're doing here. So, we've got Parallax. That they're actually doing a pretty fun projection here. So if you look at, you can see my cursor here. There's this layer that we're on, and then directly above it there's another layer, and then there's this layer. And we can tell that because as we drive to the left and right, we get this, you know, change of perspective happening. And they've really, like, sold it by having these, colorless tiles in there as, I'm guessing, like shadows cast from these pillars. Pretty cool. I like that. That's actually pretty good. It kind of goes to show to me how, like, we as game developers often overthink things, because, like, if I was working on that, I would probably, knowing me, I would, like, over-engineer it and be like, oh, I've got to, like, do the math and, like, have the diagonal angles and stuff, and no, you don't. You don't need that at all. The player would be just fine. Ooh. Okay. I forgot that the Sage don't heal you when you drive over them, only when you actually die. But also, I just like did a bad job of not driving straight into those enemies. Hey, what's happening here? Do I think that this is marked? Maybe. This being here makes me think that there's gonna be like a way. Oh. All right. I don't think I actually triggered it there, but like, it's the kind of behavior that gamers often do, where we're kind of superstitious, like, oh, you gotta step on it once just to make sure that it's triggered. The really interesting article by I want to say Jonathan Blow, but I'm not actually sure. Saying, well, that's bad. Gamers are pretty superstitious. Like we do behaviors that don't really make a lot of sense because they worked once. And that's a byproduct of we don't have perfect insight into how a game works under the hood. And so if something seems like it works once, we'll just do it again and again and again. Alright, I'm seeing multiple options here. Wait. Sure, we'll go shotgun a little bit. Maybe we won't go shotgun. I'm not loving it. don't have... Don't have the weapon that I'd like for this boss. Spark Salamander. We're also a little bit hurting for whoa! Alright, well we died, so it's fine. Alright, there we go. Now we've got the weapon I like. Alright. So that one was a little more tough. I mean, the first death, mostly just to me walking in there half-cocked with half health, but... Sub-weapon that unleashes a high-speed tackle attack in the direction Sophia is facing. Ooh. Oh, and that just drops us right out. Okay. Interesting. And I'm gonna hold on to this one for now, but... Or will I? That is actually better. Jump. Alright, so this should now be... Yeah. Excellent. Over. There are a couple spots we didn't go, but that's probably fine. I don't think there's any secrets there. lot of hits that shouldn't be here. Double checking that we have cleared those. I think we have. Pretty sure we cleared that one yesterday. I do wish we could sort of overcharge our energy the same way that we overcharge our health. That would be nice. Right. I'm gonna guess that up is the way that we want to go, but could easily be wrong. I don't think we were wrong. I think we just did a bad job. Wait, hold on. Alright, well, we took fall damage there, so that's funny. Jesus. Alright. Alright, game. Were those dealing 2 points of damage to me? I mean, it would make sense considering that I'm a tiny little human and it's you know, big creature. But... Oh, I see. Wow. All right. Gosh, that's... It makes perfect sense that that would kill us, but I thought I was going to grab onto the ladder. I was wrong. I don't know why I didn't grab onto the ladder there. I was pressing up. I felt like my line was good. Overshot. This is getting to be a little bit tedious. Like, I understand what it wants me to do. I'm just not doing it. And this part right here, like that ladder is quite tall, and we have to wait for these each time. Otherwise, we'll take significant damage. Why didn't he grab? Why didn't that work? Can we mid-air grab? Yeah. Just did it. I'm gonna try using the D-pad, see if that works a little better for me. Overshot. Oh. Tedious. Now we wait. No. There we go. Wow. The really funny thing is, I think there's a little bit of a trap here. If we were to just like jump off this ledge, I think that we would take fall damage and die and have to do it again, which we are not doing. We're gonna climb the ladders. A good little kid. Also wonder, like, what happens if you jump down into the other section? Like, that just automatically... How does that work? Like, if you jumped down here as your human form, would you just be stuck there? Would you be soft-locked? Looks like from here on out is some man-made sea. This is gonna suck. Sophia doesn't have much underwater mobility, so getting through this is looking pretty impossible. Eve, can you check to see if there's anything in this area that would help with Sophia's underwater mobility problem? Yep, already on it. Just give me another sec here. Got it. Looks like I'm getting signal from a chip that seems like it could help with getting Sophia through the sea. The chip is in the sea, though. I guess I'll have to dive in there and go fetch it out myself. The water can get really rough, so please be careful. Alright. I'm assuming... Yeah, we don't... It doesn't tell us where it is. So we'll have to... Yeah, that's solid. Tracks. Wow, that's a really, literally crawl under a water current. Oh, video games. Alright. I see you one way. One way, breakable wall. Ooh. Not honestly entirely sure what I'm looking at here. Like, is this water? Mist? Like, it's kind of looks like fog. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a water effect, but... I like these fish effects though, they're cool. Alright, map. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Might as well, if we can. Alright, now that we've got a map, we can look at this and see what we're dealing with. I'm guessing that that green symbol up there at the top right of the map means that I'm missing an ability. We've seen it before. Alright. So now the question is, do we try and go straight down to that boss in a cave there? Or do we cut over? I'm thinking straight down. though this is kind of agonizing. Ooh, I appreciate this though. The game is slowly darkening to reflect the depth that we're going. That's fun. All right. We'll see what's down here. Nothing that we need. I appreciate the little detail. If you look right here, there's like little valves and stuff, which is just thematically a good choice for this area. Ambush room. Oh no! Don't worry about why that worked. Honestly, the fish pattern does make it difficult to see what's going on. Wow, ambush room got me. Let's take it more seriously, I guess. Yeah, the swirly fish pattern does make it actually kind of hard to keep track of what's going on. There we go. Shield Mine, a sub-weapon that emits a field that prevents enemies and projectiles from passing through. Alright. That's for this one. Alright. Huh, alright. Door. I don't know that I'm gonna find that terribly useful, but guess that's just to let us get back. Not being able to double jump in the water is surprisingly terrible. Alright, yeah. I don't think that that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Let's try going to the right here. Just see where this takes us. For us to go down? Well, I feel like there was. I didn't see anything. All right. All right. Do we think that we have to do it on foot? I'm betting that's what it is. What I wanted to do. It is a little difficult to control. Oh boy. Underwater. Because it's not as responsive as you would think it would be. That I went up a little bit there. That's painful, because that's going to put us all the way back here. That's okay. We understand the assignment now. That absolutely demolished our health. That was all of our bonus health right there. Oh, dude, go up and then stay up. Like right there, like very frustrating to control him because he goes up. Like, he sort of listens to you, and then he starts going back down, and you're like, no, like I am continuously trying to go up here. Which I know is part of the point, like... Controls are fine. Not my preferred way of adding difficulty, but it's fine. The problem with difficult controls, like controls that like actively fight you and stuff, like right there, is that it's very difficult to make them feel fair. It feels like just trolly bullshit. Like right there. Why why did you stop going up? Ooh. So someone who's a god gamer can probably like thread the needle here and manage to like time it with the sine wave that I assume is controlling the swimming. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy at all. Stay up there. Grab this bit of health. We are just a little bit under our max. You're joking. We fell between the platforms. Not sure I understood why I couldn't walk through that one. The novelty of this wore off about 3 platforms ago. Okay, so I don't know why I couldn't walk through that. Whoa. Stop Pixels finger toe on there. Whoa! See where this pops us out, because I'm very curious. I'm assuming it's gonna, yeah, pop us out somewhere different than where we went in. So we've gotten a little bit of preamble to the boss that we're about to fight, I assume. Seeing those shadows of it killing something. That the shadow I saw earlier? The chip signal is coming straight from it. No way, that thing is using the chip? This is bad news. Eve, I gotta take this thing down. What? Eve, are you alright? Eve is definitely inside Sophia, but it seems the transmission is bad. I hope nothing happened to her. Damn, of all times. Please be safe, Eve. The Abyssal Predator. Ooh. Hard shell. Once again, this weapon kind of trivializes the enemy, who I have lost track of. There we go. Get the chip. There it is. Dive gear. Move freely underwater by using the jump button. Eve, can you hear me? Jason? Eve, you're safe. Thank goodness. Hey, what's the matter? I could ask you the same question. The transmission to you was really unstable. It kept calling out to you. Did you not notice? Transmission. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice. Hey, I'm just glad that everything's alright. By the way, I got the chip. Headed your way now. Right. Please be careful getting back, okay? Yeah, I will. Suspicious. Very suspicious. Alright, it said move freely, but I guess they meant for Sophia and not for me. Gosh, gosh, I hope Sophia's underwater controls don't work out to be the same as this one. Not like that. Oh, okay, so it's a... We hold the jump button to create a thruster behind us. Okay, I'm okay with that. Vroom. Not like that, huh? Weird that they would even have this little spot then. I can't drive up it. Thruster only moves us horizontally. I would love some way of grabbing things that are just out of reach like that. There we go. Right. Gurna hide? Okay. We killed it too quick to even see it do a move. Whoops. A sub-weapon that, once set, fires bullets in a scattering pattern for a fixed amount of time. Makes for a useful decoy. Okay. I soft locked myself? How do I get out of this without being able to attack that thing? We might be in trouble, chat. We can't use secondary weapons. That could be a problem. Here's what we're gonna do. Exit out. Game start. Slot 1. Yes. Player. Yes. Put us back here. Is not ideal. But yeah. Boss, we're gonna have to kill this boss again. Thankfully, we know that it's really easy to kill. Didn't even have to move. Just literally just button mashed the attack button with the wave beam. Okay. Okay, this is kind of working. I think. Have to wait, I guess, for this to recharge. Jesus, this recharging is taking forever. Here we go. I'm really like banking on this is actually working and not just it has the appearance of working. That said, we just completely unloaded a whole clip of those on there and it didn't work. We'll try this. Yeah, this might work. I'm at the wrong spot. There we go. Okay. Whew. I was genuinely concerned that I was soft locked there, and I was not happy. But piercing laser is the answer. Alright. In terms of where to go next, leaving this place. Okay, we can do that. didn't go over here, I don't think. Well, I mean, we technically did, but from the other direction. Ah, okay. Okay, faster and easier to just go around. Heard. Alright. And this is where we're going to draw this episode to a close. Yeah, so Area 5. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Dusted. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!